How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel.
In the corner.
In the corner.
That's mine.
Those boxes over there on the charger. And, ouch. My microphone boom. My microphone boom fell off, so now I am dealt with the precarious loose microphone now. Oh God, what am I gonna do here? Okay, there's Toastmasters. We have Toastmasters today, and it was it's going to be a Thanksgiving thing, and I have yay but little bit time for that, and my coffee is over there now. It's just the wow, everything just kind of went kapooey. What the heck?
In another place.
No, this place. So how's it? It's November 27th. It is Wednesday, the Thanksgiving Eve, what have you, and little vlog, little news. Well, with the vlog, excuse me here. How am I going to put this out? What am I going to do? Yeah. Well, this must going to be okay. It's going to be horrible audio. I figured out the one audio thing. I just turned down the other thing. Okay. So vlogging news.
I see you.
Vlog. I only had about 5 hours sleep, which is not that bad. But the reason I stayed up late was Michael was going to go travel to visit his family for Thanksgiving. And the idea was, and I covered this a little, is to hop on a C-140 because he's a vet, and hop on board and go on that plane, and skip expensive regular airline travel.
Kitchen.
So correction. It's not a C-140.
Up here.
I heard that from Vietnam guys. It's a C-130. The lower the number, the bigger the aircraft. So the C-130 is actually even bigger. I said, get yourself a selfie on one of those bucket seats on the side of the walls you can see in the movie. So yeah, sure. So we go there, and they have a little rustle up time, or muster,
Possessed.
or rope. Stop it. Possessed. And a little kind of a roster, roll call kind of thing. And that's like 3-4 hours before the flight. So when that roll call happens, you gotta be there or bye-bye. So you don't get on the list. So an hour before the roll call, it opens up. So we're gonna aim for that. So it needs a ride to the air. It's like a ride to the airport, but it's a ride on base. So you gotta go on military base. Rituals. We go through the rituals and the protocols, and this is just really strange. If this audio goes all over the place. Okay, so we prepare. So it's kind of at night. The flights are like 4 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And we even got to watch Oak Island, Curse of Oak Island. So we're watching Curse of Oak Island, which is a cool show. And wait a little bit more. Wait until the night. And then we're waiting. It's like, okay, we leave at 10, go over there. We should make it. So we go over there, and the doors are all locked. It's like tweet, 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 crickets. And there's like no one inside the building. We're on Hickam Air Force Base, through the gate and all that. And then they're looking around, there's like nobody. It's like, what? You expect like the doors to open automatically and there's a crowd in there of some sort. And there was this sign that was taped up. It said, was it PF Con? Protection Force? Military and acronyms. It's like PF Con. It's like a condition of a precaution. And it said Alpha. So it's PF Con Alpha. I was like, oh my god. What's PF Con Alpha? Oh my god. It has this little definition. It's like, it sounds really bad. And it's just like one of those little alerts. Like, military's got these intel information. Lower your voice. And it's probably a little bit like, like the weather report. They did that during TSA things too, So, but we don't know that. It's just like this condition alpha. Oh god, what? And so wondering if no plane because of condition alpha. So we're hanging around. Finally, the security guard is looking at us, going. He comes, opens the door, lets us in. He's like, "Can I help you?" And there's like no one there. We're just like, "Yes, you can help us." So he asked all the questions, and basic bottom line is that particular flight going out on the C-130 at that time was canceled. Just, I don't know, maybe not enough participants, whatever the heck, it's canceled. And we're just like, is there a next flight, Kennedale? And there is a next flight. 4 in the morning. We'll call it 3 in the morning. We're looking at, it's, 10:30, 11-ish. So, bad news for catching the flight, but kind of good news for Michael in a way, because he's staying in Hawaii for Thanksgiving. So he's got kind of a friends and family here in a sense, and he can go to the beach instead of Ubering all over the place in heavy-duty holiday traffic. As you see with this thing, it's the biggest traffic travel day. So that's the traffic travel Thanksgiving travel story via Mike. I think he's okay with me telling it's his story, but I was there. But it's still talking about.
I'm scared.
Talking about it because you can't talk about other people. So there's gonna be a gathering here, of course, tomorrow. And we shall see, all kind of thing. I think it'll be okay up until a point, and then not for me anyway. So the news: President transition felony Trump is making more cabinet picks. A little like this is making my arm sore. It's a little like, oh gosh, who now?
We're sorry, the number you have
but no
dialed is not in
one
service
suppresses
at this
the
time.
weird friggin' outrage of the earlier ones. So these picks probably go through. He might get some of those outrageous picks knocked down because even though it's a Republican Senate and they do the confirmation, they still want to exercise that they have somewhat independence from Trump. They want to push that idea. Other than that, I don't think they're really interested.
This is my place.
I don't know.
It's outside.
It's we'll see what happens, but by that time it'll be too late. It is what it is. So with that, let's go to Hawaii's got news too. Swoosh. Transfer. Oh.
How do you feel?
Swoosh. Go. Okay. Hawaii's got news too. For example, we had a cyber attack in June, and it was very costly for the city. Like somebody hacked into the system. I think they did a ransomware where they kind of froze the system and said, "Pay me money." And it cost us $100,000. So people with those, like handicap old people holo cards, and I'm pretty brutal. I used to catch the bus. It's like you're not sitting there going, "Are you ably challenged? Are you?" I'm an old guy now, and I got health problems.
When did it happen?
Now in Israel, Hezbollah conflict, which is Hezbollah, reminder, is the North guys, so they're like out of Lebanon, but they're backed by Iran. All of these guys. all of these groups are really, supported by Iran. It's like it's a connection. It needs to be part. Israel's been bombing the heck out of stuff like Beirut. I think it's in Lebanon. I get them all mixed up now. It's all freaking a mess. Netanyahu was going, yeah, look at this. This is the shell. But the truce was brokered. So the ceasefire between Israel and Iranian-backed Hezbollah took effect today after Joe Biden said both sides accepted an agreement brokered by the United States and France. It's like, just stop, just stop. Because there's like a lot of innocent civilians are getting killed by the thousands of truckloads. Okay, yeah, basketball. And more basketball. Okay. Bye. Oh gosh. A little back in the day, perhaps. Yes. A little back in the day. We were wanting to relax. You just go to the cafeteria and volunteer for the lunch.
You are annoying.
I am annoying. It's the lunch lady special. Here at Kalihi Uka. Uka, it's in small. Kalihi Uka, their termite-ridden cafeteria several years ago gave up, so they had to go back to washing their lunch trays or bringing their lunch trays. So their cafeteria got eaten by termites in 1965, and they had to just take your lunch tray to your classroom. He's like, yeah, gotta get out of that place. Anyway. I remember those 5th grade. Somewhat.
Why did you come?
I don't know why this will be posted
next to me. Cursed.
Cursed next to me. Oh, political cartoon. Look. Please pick number 3. Please pick number 3. Please pick number 3. Says the doctor to Uncle Sam. Recession, stagflation, soft landing, hyperinflation. So 3 is soft landing. Oh, just say soft landing. It's not a recession. Whatever. The economy is good thanks to Biden, and now good luck when stuff starts to. We're going to lose a total workforce. That's cost passed to the consumer stuff. Oh yeah, it's gonna. But there's a Hawaii senator, Tulsi Gabbard, and yeah, she's intelligence picked. Which one should we do? All the Whaling nationality for what? Okay, let's see. I guess just I don't know. There's 2. Gabbard's history of flip-flopping stokes fear. Tulsi Gabbard has had a moron. That's her middle name. Has had a history of flip-flopping and abandoning the people who chose to follow her. She was against same-sex marriage, then flip-flopped in a self-serving about-face. Gabbard was a member on a Democratic Party, even running for president to represent that party. She then abandoned the Democratic Party and branded herself a Republican, but only in another self-serving reversal of a sycophant for Donald Trump. If her appointment as Director of National Intelligence goes through, I fear she might even abandon her own country, but not before putting the lives of intelligent operatives in the field at risk. Being afraid for the nation is clearly an understatement. As readers of Tom Clancy's novels, yes, based on Tom Clancy novels, would agree. Tulsi Gabbard is no Mary Pat Foley.
Absolutely.
Judd Ota. Thank you, Judd, from IAEA. Thank you, Judd, for talking in tutu voice. Yeah, I don't get that Tom Clancy reference, except for their, super action spy novels, all that kind of deal. What happened? Back. Sorry. I'm holding this by the hand. So, yeah, Tulsi, the weird part is she's got a lot of apparent suspected connections to Russia. And now that she's a Trumpy person, and she went from Democrat to Republican. She's oh, this is a good one. So Trump picked her, like she's looking like a loyalist, and she was on the TSA no-fly list because of she's traveled to Syria when the U.S. and England, I think, were bombing Syria, and Syria's backed by Russia. So yeah, there's a lot of foo-foo stuff that's pretty much international areas of allies and axes, and it's really just strange. I hope they don't stop lobbing, the freaking nukes, because I don't know, now that Trump's in office, maybe, I don't know, but Ukraine is still getting smashed. They say they're gonna do ceasefire, but stuff is still going down. Putin wants Ukraine, so we fight Putin back by helping Ukraine, and then we get into possible nuclear attack by Russia. We don't fight back, and Putin takes half Ukraine and is like looking at taking over. He doesn't like NATO and Europe, and he's looking like taking over. So yeah, so happy travels. Travel not far. Be thankful for our little thing. Aloha. Wait, let's see if this works. I'm still holding this. My arm is getting sore already. Okay, what do I do? I push this one, right? Push that button. Okay, aloha. Have a good day. Should be cool. Yes. Here we go. Yay!
This is strange.
Yes, it is. Aloha, though. Yeah, it's coming up.